All right. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I know it's kind of on the later side for some people. Usually I'm like, I'm just hitting my prime. My kids just went to bed, but I will tell you tonight, I'm tired and I'm like, we might be going to bed when we're off of this. um, but I wanted to thank you for spending your time with us. Time is valuable. And so we are going to run through this as quickly as possible, but also still share incredible information in the time that we have together. So I'm going to go ahead and start off the call with sharing a little bit of my story. If you don't know me, my name is Michelle Rose. I have been on this incredible gut healing journey for almost 7 years now. February is my 7 year anniversary, and that's in what, like 2 days. um, so my story started pretty much way back from like when I was born. I always struggled with my health, various different things. Um, Migraines in like middle school, those should not be happening. I've had allergies my entire life. I've struggled with allergy induced asthma and also sports induced asthma, exercise induced asthma. I was diagnosed at 15 with an autoimmune digestion disorder. So if you want to talk about digestion stuff, girlfriend has experienced everything you can come up with and for lots of years. I'm at 20 years with an autoimmune disorder. So I got it. With autoimmune comes a lot of various different things too. So I've dealt with a lot of inflammation in my life. I didn't even realize that I had so much inflammation until after I started on my healing journey. I always just felt the easiest way to say it is I've always felt heavy and stiff. If you've ever experienced like just feeling like heavy and stiff and kind of sore, that's like the best way to be, that is inflammation. And so I felt that all the time. I got out of bed and at 21 years old, I'd be like waddling around like an 80-year-old. Like, this isn't normal. I pop out of bed. I'm like, I feel good now. So the inflammation, I had chronic hair loss. Like it was like was on chemo hair loss kind of situation. That was scary. Addicted to carbs and sugars. My energy was terrible. The 3 p.m. crash, like off the cliff, you guys. But it wasn't just that. I was like so tired all day, like trudging through the mud. I was the mommy on the couch. Momming from the couch is something none of us want to do. I wanted to be the present active mom and I couldn't be. I had severe anxiety and depression. I had horrible insomnia. I couldn't, like, falling asleep was like an hour plus for sure. I just quite honestly never felt good. I was always sick, always coming down with something. I always was getting like these viral infections. I had 2 months of pneumonia and it was just in and out of the doctor. They just kept saying, "Oh, you're so healthy. Look at your blood work." And then they would give me a med because I'd be complaining about something. I'm like, "This doesn't add up. I'm healthy, but you're giving me another medication." So the meds kept stacking and I just kept getting sicker. And when the idea of gut health came into my life, I'm seriously like God answered my prayers because I had been crying myself to sleep way too many nights and just like I was so concerned that I was not going to be around for my kids to grow up. Like I was not going to be here, not just like present and active. Like I didn't know if my life would still be happening. And so when I learned that there was a cause for health issues like this, like I checked every box of like gut health can cause like bad gut health. Do. It's like all of it. That's me. If I can heal my body, if I can get to the root cause of what's going on here, I can trash all the meds. I can feel good. So that's what happened, you guys. I trashed the meds and I am here 7 years later, still healing, but I've completely 180'd. Most of those things are a huge part of my past. I do have like some things with my autoimmune disorder. I'm still working on getting into like a healthy remission state of that, but this is me doing it all natural. And so it has been life changing for my health. All the other things too, financially, it has given us so much. My husband is actually walking away from his job in a month because I have built a business to be able to support our family, which is absolutely incredible. And it's giving us the options of him leaving a job that he is miserable at to go find something that he can be passionate about. And it has given me a community and support. And I have truly found myself in doing this. And that that has been the biggest blessing, is actually being confident in who I am and what I have to offer the world. So, I'm going to turn over to Amanda. She has an incredible story that is nowhere close to, it's so opposite of mine, I feel like. It's short and sweet, and I love it.
So, hi, I'm Amanda. I have actually started with Plexus a short time ago. It feels like years already, but really just a short time ago. I started in October after seeing a childhood friend of mine talking about the pink drink and how puffy and bloated they were at one point and all this. And I had been looking for some help since my hysterectomy and taking my gallbladder out. I've just always feel like garbage. I have my whole life and I've never understood why. I was also addicted to really bad food and soda, let's be honest. That was part of it. So yeah, a lot of it actually. But so when I found Val, she was sharing about the pink drink and I was like, "What is this that you're speaking of, you know?" Um because sounds like it could something that could really work for me. And I don't know, I just started running with it and I started with just like some of the gut health and a little bit of the weight management, but really I focused solely on getting my guts right. And I felt like a whole new person in a short amount of time. And just the last few months I've been able to lose 31 pounds. Like that's just the beginning of the like all this great stuff. I've been able to come off my anxiety and antidepressant medicines, which was completely making me a zombie and taking away from my marriage in so many ways that we won't even get into. But I finally feel like a person again that can be touched and loved. And I want to do those things and be with my husband. So that's nice. I've always had the I've never wanted to make the change and stick with any program. I've just never, but when I got into Plexus and met some of the people in the community, it's just been life changing. It's something I don't want to give up. I feel so good and I just strive to go. And it's been easy to make the lifestyle changes and get rid of all that crappy food and just be me. And because I have the right tools, I have the right people in my life, and just honestly, the great supplements and support, I just don't know where I'd be really without the community and the help of Michelle. I know that my journey is just beginning, but eventually I want to be one of those that's like up there and just I want to be healthy, and that's where I'm at. I want to live for my kids, and I didn't think I could for a long time. I just once again I was a couch mom. I was the nah. No, we're not going to do that because that would be me putting effort and energy into something, and I'm not going to do that anymore. Now I want to go do things. I want to be that mom that's like, oh, that looks like fun. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go jump on that trampoline in that little park over there. But no, not before. I was like, no, what if my roll hit me in the face? I'd be too embarrassed. So it comes down to I've really tried, and I can't thank you guys enough for just listening to me go on, but I have a list of things I should be talking about here. Not only that, I don't have to go to the chiropractor. I don't have the back pain, the joint pain. I can get out of bed in the morning. Like Michelle was talking, it's like the inflammation and all the joint pain is so not there unless I'm having a bad day with my back injury. I can actually get out of bed. I can hit the ground running. I don't hit snooze 8, 9 times in the morning and then do I really need to wash my hair type thing, like we've all been there. So I can say that in the short amount of time I've really gone leaps and bounds, and I know I'm missing everything that I should be saying, and I have a list. But I just want to say that I love the Plexus community and I can't wait to keep going and see how far this takes me just with my health journey alone. And I can't wait to help other people.
I love it. You touched base on like all the things. And
I
I love
tried.
you, like, spoke from the heart. I felt that. So Amanda started in October. Like, what she has experienced from October is just, I have been like sitting in the front seat watching this all happen, and it has been the most exciting, beautiful journey. And I'm just watching her transform. Not just like her health has been great, but I have seen her, like, her confidence and just who she shows up as change every day. And that is powerful.
That's funny you said that because I had a meeting with I was telling you about earlier. She said that she saw a change too from like the beginning of my first month and like how it was helping me, but then like November I kind of went quiet and I said, well, I had to learn the products and really learn it for me before I felt the need like to go spread the word. Like but then I hit the ground running after I saw what it did for me and I was like, oh, there's so many people I need to talk to that I got to tell everybody. Like I have two people at work that have joined me on the journey. My husband, like half of my family is with me. Like I'm trying. I'm like, you guys, everything's your gut, your gut, your gut, your gut. Like they just don't listen. But I'm getting through to a lot of people.
The longer you're on the journey and the more they see and continue to see those changes, and you've brought so many people in with you already, like everyone is just going to see it more and more. And it's one of those like sometimes we want a mountaintop to shout it all out, but sometimes all we have is like a Facebook. So
Snapchat.
it's we use what we have, and we also don't want to be that weird person that the spammy weird person. Sometimes it's like, yeah, Michelle's rolling in with her plexus. It's cool.
Cool.
Nobody make this weird. All right. So I wanted to highlight a couple products real quick. This is what I started with 7 years ago. What I still use today. It's kind of the base of what everyone gets started with because it is that base of gut health. Okay. So the main thing, this is like our go-to. We've coined it. Everyone calls it the pink drink. It's really, the name is really Slim, which I prefer pink drink because I'm not crazy about the name Slim. I did not start for weight loss, to be honest with you guys. I started for all the other things, and this gave me it. It didn't give me weight loss because I don't need weight loss. That's a cool thing. It gave me all the other things that I did need. So it gives you what you need. So what it does is it helps balance your blood sugar, your master hormone, affects every system of your body. Your hormones are what runs and drives your body. So your master hormone, the biggest one of all, this helps support. Big things that you'll notice with it are your cravings, that 3 p.m. crash that we're all talking about, that addicted to carbs and sugar. This helps reduce that. It helps reduce inflammation, digestion, mood, if I didn't say that, sleep, energy, so many incredible things. You just feel stinking good. And I will tell you, like the mood part of it, sometimes, you know how the mom, like the kids, they do the why one too many times, or my youngest is in this like, mom, she's looking out my window in the car, like her big sister's not allowed to look out her window. I just shake this up and I drink it and I take a deep breath and I said, bless my children, God. And they're still alive. So this is like that place. Everyone needs this. And then we have the partner products to it. These guys work very synergistically. BioCleanse, the main ingredient here is magnesium. Magnesium is required for over 300 processes of our body, and 90% of people are deficient in it. It is so incredibly important for regulating your bowel movements, for muscle contraction, for detoxing. This guy is all of it. Okay. So I love this guy. Also helps with sleep too. I love taking it for before bed. It helps me fall asleep. Great for mood. Probio 5. This is, I'm not kidding you. I started with our company actually for this product. It was what I originally was like, I absolutely need that. And after I started, I said, I am never stopping that. And I have actually tested it and I am never stopping it again. It is a 3-in-1. It has probiotics, digestive enzymes, and a yeast overgrowth killer. Good luck finding a match like that is under $40. I was spending over $60 on probiotics that were all refrigerated and it's supposed to be so good, and they did absolutely nothing for me. And I learned big part of that is because if you have yeast overgrowth, which most of us do because we live in America and we have stress and we eat way too many carbs and sugars and birth control and meds and all the things, your probiotics aren't going to do crap. You are literally paying for expensive. I don't hate saying it. It's true. So this guy has been life-changing for me. So the 3 of these, it comes in a combo called the triplex. We do a lot of the times add supporting systems to that, but sometimes we just start here. This is an incredible place to start. Um, so that's kind of our starting ground. If anybody has any questions, feel free to drop it in the chat or you can unmute yourself. I did want to let you all know, if you didn't already know, we are doing a $50 gift card giveaway. We have one more call tomorrow night where we've had 4 calls in the last couple days. And one person that has joined us on the calls is going to be entered into the $50 giveaway. I think I said gift card again. I keep saying gift card. It's cash. I'm giving away $50, you guys. So being here, you get an entry. Make sure you message the person that invited you so we know we get your name in. Since we do have one more, you are welcome to come back again tomorrow night at 5:30. We're having another call. If you come back and bring a guest, you will get another entry, and you get an entry for each guest you bring. So if you want to pack the house and bring 50 guests with you, you're probably gonna win the $50. Just saying, just saying. But also, this is an incredible way. We invite people on here because we have had our lives changed by these products and we want to share it. And this is a very, very simple way to share it with your friends. Be like, hey, I'm checking out this gut health thing. It sounds cool. I bet this would be good for you. Why don't you come just listen in and see what you think? It's that simple. They'll get an entry to earn $50, win $50. You'll get an entry to win $50 too. Win-win. And then if they get started with you, you will also benefit from that from our referral program. If you end up having 3 people start with you in your first month, you'll make at least $300. $300. I don't like putting price tags on friends, but I'm like, $300 friend, $100 friend, $100 friend. My friends are worth $100 now. Like, okay. That $300 is going to cover a couple of months of your products. And I know a lot of the times, especially in this time that we're living in, finances are tight. A lot of people are like, I'm not sure how I'm going to afford $20 eggs. I don't know what happened to eggs, but they're ridiculous. So, we have an answer for that, which is incredible. And I don't see any questions coming in. I'm going to give one more shot at questions. Otherwise, we've kind of shared everything that we try to keep it short and sweet. Thank you for spending your time with us. We really appreciate it. And get with the person that invited you. Make sure your name is in the drawing. And also they can answer any questions and make recommendations of what's going to be best for you to get started with. So thank you guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Perfect. Thank you, Jermaine.